The judge involved in possibly awarding nearly $6 billion of Tesla stock to lawyers who successfully sued against Elon Musk's pay package. Well, here's the thing. The judge says that if you're a Tesla investor and you claim you are in opposition to these lawyers receiving $6 billion in Tesla shares for a few weeks' work, then you're not a party. You're not actually relevant. And she has no interest because legally, not a single Tesla shareholder, except for the one person who brought out this case, who owns 9 Tesla shares, has any say whatsoever. And in fact, after receiving thousands of letters from Tesla shareholders saying they oppose these lawyers getting $6 billion, she is saying that this is irrelevant. You have no say. And she won't read any of these letters. I'm absolutely baffled by this, guys. I think this is some sort of crazy corruption case going on. Something going on here. There's some sort of kickback going back to this judge. I've proposed these kind of weird conspiracy theories before, I admit. But in this case, this is not a conspiracy theory. This is absolutely corruption. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. This case is just truly, in my opinion, it's sickening. Okay, essentially, what has happened is the Delaware Chancery Court Chief Judge Kathleen St. J. McCormick, St. J. Yeah, anyway, she has admitted that she has received many communications, as in actually thousands, from Tesla investors about her decision to rescind CEO Elon Musk's 2018 pay package and the request of the lawyers who successfully won this case to be compensated in what was originally $6 billion in Tesla stock. Because of the fall in Tesla price, it's now a bit over $5 billion. The judge says she will not read any letters from Tesla shareholders. In fact, that if you're a Tesla shareholder, your opinion is moot. It's irrelevant. You have no say in this case whatsoever. According to her, that's her belief. Do you think that sounds legit? I mean, that you should have every single Tesla shareholder except one who owns almost nothing. He's the only person who should have any say in this matter. I don't understand this, guys. Anyway, in late January, Judge McCormick ruled in favor of what Teslarati says is thrash metal drummer and car enthusiast Richard Tornetta, who sued Tesla over Elon Musk's 2018 pay package. When he filed his legal complaint, Tornetta held 9 shares in Tesla. I don't believe he holds any today. In a brief following Judge McCormick's judgment, Tornetta's lawyers from Bernstein, Litowitz, Berger, and Grossman argued that they should be compensated with 29 million Tesla shares. At the time, they were worth $6 billion. They're now worth $5 billion. Tesla shareholders have initiated an effort to tell the judge, McCormick, that awarding 29 million Tesla shares to Tornetta's lawyers will harm investors and that this is a bad decision. Well, in the interim, Tesla stock price, since these lawyers have, requested $6 billion, initially requested $6 billion in Tesla stock, the Tesla stock has fallen by more than 20%. Now, obviously, that's not the only reason, but it's definitely contributed to the fall in Tesla stock price. Now, apparently, thousands of Tesla investors have actually said they support Elon Musk's pay package, but to me, that's neither here nor there. The main point here is Tesla shareholders believe that lawyers shouldn't get $6 billion. Maybe if this was a case that went on for like 50 years, okay, maybe. Even then, it would be very dubious. But in this case, where these lawyers have probably spent a few months of work, $6 billion is clearly extortionate. Unfortunately for Tesla shareholders and Tesla, the judge says your opinion is irrelevant. You have no say. Bloomberg said this: Judge McCormick noted that she's not reading the letters from Tesla investors and she's not taking them into account. She reportedly noted that the state's judiciary code prohibits me from considering the letters from non-parties in the litigation who claim to hold stock in Tesla. And very interesting the way she words this. These people, she says, claim to hold stock in Tesla. So very derogatory way of saying, I think you might not even be a legitimate Tesla shareholder. I mean, maybe you're lying. You just claim to hold stock. I don't know if you even do. That's my impression from the way she's worded that. And she's very carefully worded that. She's clearly thought about, she's probably had someone, it's probably her PR person has worded this for her, and she's carefully selected those words. And kind of, I think, derisive. Judge McCormick has asked Tesla and Tornetta's legal teams to recommend a process for handling the correspondence from the Tesla investors. In other words, she doesn't want to deal with it. Judge McCormick's comments have been received with raised eyebrows from Tesla shareholders on social media who believe that there's something funny going on here. Some said that her comment about non-parties in the litigation is particularly interesting. After all, her decision to rescind the pay package to Elon Musk was reportedly done to protect the interest of Tesla shareholders. So if she was, rescinding Elon Musk's pay package to protect the interest of Tesla shareholders and of Tesla, then why do Tesla shareholders have no say? Why is their opinion of no influence? Now, I'm not saying she should judge whatever way because of what they say, that they should determine the outcome. But if you simply ignore all these very relevant people who have clearly an investment in Tesla where she's going to take money away, billions of dollars away, and give it to lawyers potentially, surely there is some relevance. Surely they are people who are being affected. It's their money, right? Realistically, it is. So it's really strange to see the judge say that these Tesla shareholders have no say in this case. And I'm not saying they should define the outcome, but they should have some influence. In response to Judge McCormick's apparent refusal to consider these letters, thousands of them, that have been sent to her by Tesla shareholders, Tesla investors are considering other avenues to make their voices heard. Some have wondered if it would be a good idea for Tesla retail investors to send their letters to Tesla. Now, the truth is here, if you're a Tesla shareholder, you're kind of screwed right now because this judge is kind of a renegade judge. I think there's not much you can do. You just have to hope that Tesla basically have a means of actually fighting against whatever judgment she makes, because whatever it is, it's not going to be good for Tesla. It's going to be good for her, the lawyers, and the person who has won this case. Thanks for watching.